There are 5 key stages of UX design process, and they are understand, analyze, ideate, validate, and iterate. Let's walk through each of these stages so we can apply these principles to our projects effectively. Step 1 is understand. Imagine your boss has assigned you to a new client project. Step 1, you understand. You sit down with the client to deeply understand their vision. It's not just about asking surface level questions. It's about getting to the heart of the project. You'll ask questions like, what is the purpose of the product? Who are the target users? What color palettes do you envision? What are the business requirements and objectives? You also need to research the product's users, competitors, and industry trends. At this stage, the goal is to absorb as much information as possible to gain a clear understanding of what the client and users expect from this project. Once you've gathered all the information, it's time to analyze it, and that's our step 2. Here we'll be conducting quantitative and qualitative surveys. What are qualitative surveys? It's where you'll dive deeper into user insights. By interviewing a small number of users, you'll ask them open-ended questions to get rich and detailed responses. For example, if you're designing a fitness learning platform, your interviewees might be fitness enthusiasts. Here are a few open-ended questions you could ask. How do you maintain consistency in your fitness routine? What challenges do you face when trying to stay fit? What are your thoughts on using online platforms for fitness education? Now, open-ended questions allow users to provide more thoughtful and elaborate answers, which help you understand their true needs and pain points. Now, let's talk about quantitative surveys. These are more about the numbers. You'll send out closed-ended questions to a larger group of people to get a broader perspective. Now, what are closed-ended questions? They require specific limited responses such as yes or no, or a choice from given options. Let's look into some examples. How often do you work out each week? Do you use any fitness apps regularly? Do you watch and follow fitness videos? With quantitative surveys, you gather data on trends and patterns, which is just as important for understanding user needs on a larger scale or a bulk scale. Once you've collected both types of research, you'll create user personas and empathy maps. These tools help you visualize who your users are, what they need, and how they need to feel about the problems your product aims to solve. What comes next? Stage 3. Let's ideate. Now that you have a solid understanding of the first 2 stages, it's time to ideate. This is the fun part. You'll generate as many ideas as possible, no matter how wild they seem. From here, you'll start brainstorming, sketching, creating wireframes, designing, and prototyping. The goal here is to organize all the insights and ideas into tangible solutions. Now coming to stage 4, which is validate. You've got your design and prototype now. But how do you know it will work on users, right? This is where validation comes into play. One popular method is usability testing. You'll have real users interact with your product to see how easy it is for them to use. Another method is A/B testing, where you present 2 different versions of your design and see which one performs better. The feedback from these tests is gold because it highlights the strengths and weaknesses of your design. Then we iterate, and that's our stage 5. The UX design process doesn't end once the product is validated. It's time to refine and improve. You'll take the feedback you've received, review your designs, and make necessary changes. Then you'll test again. This iterative process continues even after your product is launched, as user needs and market trends evolve. This cycle, understanding, analyzing, ideating, validating, and iterating, forms the backbone of a successful UX design. It's not a one-time process, it's ongoing, ensuring your product keeps improving over time. Now in the next video, let's look into graphic design fundamentals.